What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. We'll give him another minute, y'all. We'll get started. All right. How about we begin? Now, the title of this lecture is called Trading Places. So now, what does it mean to trade places? It is when one entity switches with another so that they both can know what each other's place in life feels like. There's no greater example than the movie Trading Places by Eddie Murphy and what's the guy's name? What's the other dude's name in the movie? Dan Aykroyd. Okay, Dan Aykroyd. In the movie Trading Places, they showed you a lot of things, a lot of spiritual things, although it was on a monetary level. But they showed you that Dan Aykroyd was a wealthy aristocrat. That was born into a powerful family, archonic family. So he was real snobbish, looked down on the poor people, right? Now, he runs into Eddie Murphy. Of course, he treats Eddie Murphy like shit, treats him like shit. Eddie Murphy runs into the aristocracy, the club. It was the aristocratic club that he runs into, and have them switch places. They kick Dan out the fold, and they bring in Eddie Murphy and teach him their ways. You see what I'm saying? Teach him their ways. So he becomes a powerful stockbroker, right? And mainly commodities. That was their specialties, commodities. Commodities are foods, different foods like coffee, pork rinds, orange juice, all the whole food sector for the most part is what they was trading. Sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down. What's up, Sheez? What's up, Brandon? Sometimes it'll go up and sometimes it'll go down. Whatever. Well, his job was to monitor the activities of the world, let them know, get them information so they can know when to buy and when to sell. Right? He perfected this and he rose up in the society. Now, this is showing you the return of the melanated man. You see what I'm saying? The melanated people as we rise through their society. This is what y'all also call black excellence on another level. But yeah, as he rose through their society, he became the big dog, the big wolf on Wall Street. You see what I'm saying? Because he had those connections. But it was all an experiment to see can they take a poor man and make him rich, and take a rich man and make him poor. Well, meanwhile, Dan is now knowing what it's like to live like Eddie Murphy, which then it's the fall of the Piscean archonic system. You see what I'm saying? The Piscean archonic system. That's what we're dealing with here. Whether you want to call it white supremacy, whether you want to call it whatever. You see what I'm saying? Whatever your favorite name or your favorite idea of it is, it's falling. The demiurgic matrix is falling. That was a representation of Dan Aykroyd. And Dan couldn't handle it. Dan couldn't handle being poor. You see what I'm saying? And the crazy part was he wasn't even as poor as Eddie Murphy. He at least had somewhere to stay. Eddie was homeless. You see what I'm saying? He was homeless. So this is the crazy part about the story, right? Eddie was fucking homeless around here. He didn't have nowhere to stay. Dan at least had somewhere to stay, although he had fallen down in the caste system, because that's what it is, a caste system, upper class, middle class, lower class, that the British experimented with when they first programmed it into the East Indian Society, and they took to it and create that caste system. So our motherfuckers couldn't rise up. It's just another form of communism, for real. Truth be told. But yeah, they create the caste system, and everybody who's born into whatever family they're born into, they stuck on that particular level for life. You see what I'm saying? They can never rise up. No matter what they do, they stuck on that level. And if you marry into that particular family, you either marrying down, you either marrying on the same level, or you marrying up. You see what I'm saying? That's how caste systems work over there. So basically, he fell off the aristocratic nobility level and fell into the poor man's level. even though he didn't never, I don't even think he fell as far as, by the time he fell that far, he was getting ready to commit suicide anyway. Whereas Eddie Murphy, who's dealing with it all his life, he just enjoyed being homeless. You see what I'm saying? He just made the best of his days. You know, just to show you the difference between how the melanated people deal with shit versus how these archons deal with it. You see what I'm saying? You know, when these archons lose and they flip the fuck out. They ready to murk themselves and everybody around them. But when we down and out, we figure out ways to make the best of the situation. That's the difference between the Star Lords and the fucking Archons, right? So now, as time goes on, Eddie runs across Dan again. And when he sees Eddie and Dan run into each other again, they realize they both being manipulated by the Duke brothers, the Archons. You see what I'm saying? The Archons. So, which were the Gemini twins as well. The Gemini twins. The first time you seen them in a long time. You know, damn, forget their names. But yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. The Gemini energy as well. So, Eddie and Dan hook up to take down the Duke brothers, to take down the establishment. That was the representation. Like, all right, we both getting our asses kicked because I'm a slave to them in another way. Call her back later. I'm a slave to her. I'm a slave to them in another way, and y'all are slaves to them in another way. But you know. We got another way of doing things. We gonna figure out a way to take these motherfuckers down. So they hashed a scheme to take them niggas down. You see what I'm saying? Take these niggas down, and they did. They dropped their asses, right? They shut them motherfuckers down. How they do it? By hitting them in their pockets. Cause you know these archons love their money. Their money is their power. Money is their God. Like they showed you in American Gods. The god of money was what? An accountant. Who, if y'all don't know anything about accountants, they are in charge of documenting all of the free flow finances as they go in and out of the company. They are in charge of balancing the checkbook. You see what I'm saying? And all the finances that come through. And every so often they have to give a financial report to their managers or whoever they answer to in a particular situation. So that's what's happening here. They fucked them up. They set them up. These dumb motherfuckers here bet all their money. They put all their eggs in one basket. That's why you never put all your eggs in one basket. And they bet all their money. They didn't know Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd had a plan to wipe their asses out. And they ended up beating them. You see what I'm saying? They ended up beating them. And they fell off. You see what I'm saying? They fell off hard. Like Cuz literally had a heart attack in the movie. Once he realized that now we poor. And them motherfuckers owed them niggas $383 million. You see what I'm saying? $383 million. That's how much they owe their ass. So they seized all their businesses, all their properties, everything to pay off the debt. So they lost everything. You see what I'm saying? So that's representing the fall of the establishment, the fall of the archonic matrix. But they showed you in the movie, the most important thing they showed you is they gonna fall, but not before the melanated people, the Star Lords, rise again. That was basically the most important thing you seen. The motherfuckers gonna fall, but we gonna be trading places. The more we rise, the more they fall, which is what they showed you. Once Eddie Murphy had risen up to the level he was supposed to, then begin the crumbling of the Archonic Empire. You see what I'm saying? Or the Archonic Republic, my bad. The United Nations. Then begin their destruction. That's what the trading places energy was all about. So now they on the bottom while we on the top, and they know this. But the problem is we don't know that. Well, we know, but a lot of our other people who we consider to be the masses, our other melanated brethren and sisters, they don't know that they already on top because they sleep to who they really are. You see what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. They sleep to who they really are. And this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on. So, if y'all never seen the movie, let me show y'all the scene here.
Absurd nightmare. I was poor and no one liked me. I know what you're thinking. You see Foggy and Meth? We can make it, baby. Me and you. Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy are trading places. Help! Help! I don't want your bag, man. Help! 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 I'll bet that man could run our company as well as your young Woodthorpe. Are we talking about a wager, Randolph? Is there a problem, officers? Oh, Woodthorpe. I'm glad your parents are not alive to see this. But no, wait, now this is totally preposterous. I'm not a thief. Here we are. Take off your clothes. You are making a career decision here. Take off your clothes. Did you hear what this man said to me?
Look how he spoke to him. He said, you are making a career decision. Meaning these motherfuckers got the power to take your jobs away whenever they feel like it. Listen to him again.
Here we are. Take off your clothes. You are making a career decision here. Take off your clothes. Did you hear what this man said to me? I have witnesses. This man is physically threatening me. Hey, Randy, Monty, this is nice. I like this. We are commodities brokers, William. Commodities are agricultural products, like wheat, which is used to make bread, pork bellies, which is used to make bacon, which you might find in a bacon and lettuce and tomato sandwich. I'm considering going long on egg-rolled wheat. What do you think, Valentine? Freeze, Slimeball! What? Put that gun away at once, Winthrop. You lost your mind? Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy. They're not just getting rich, they're getting even. Do you have any better ideas? Yeah, it occurs to me that the best way you hurt rich people is by turning them into poor people. Dan Aykroyd. Eddie Murphy. Ralph Bellamy. We gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell. Don Amici. Randolph, this isn't monopoly money we're playing with. Denham Elliott. What a scumbag. And Jamie Lee Curtis.
By the way, food and rent, not the only things around here that cost money. You sleep on the couch.
Trading places. Some very funny business. South on in April of 142!
So that's what the trading places. That's what the trading places energy is all about. See what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So that's what's going on here. We trading places with them now. They falling, we rising. But they trying their best to, of course, like any good enemy, they're gonna fight to the bitter end. That's what you really seeing with the rituals and the propaganda and everything else that you see in society. You seeing them. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Ty? You seeing them fight to the bitter end, to the death. They fighting to the death. So FTD, fight to the death. So as we trade places, as we begin to shift energies, then things begin to change. The realities is beginning to change. The movies are becoming more melanated. For a perfect example, media is becoming more and more melanated. I knew things would change when I went into the mall. Y'all know when we was kids, when there but skinny white models on the walls. In the little, you see the models and everybody was damn skinny white models for the most part. Now you go into the malls. Back in the day, well, just before COVID hit, when you went into the malls, you starting to see more and more melanated women pop up now on the advertisements. You see what I'm saying? The imagery, the illustration. So just you just seeing it starting to change over now. You know, just elements of it trickling down due to us trading places, shifting. So now let's get into it. Why is this a necessary event? Because for the last 400 or so years, these beings have been in power, and now they are starting to lose their power due to the misuse of their power, due to their arrogance, due to their fuckery that they've been engaging in all this time. So you're starting to see it fall. You're starting to see it break apart. You're starting to see it crack up now because they are losing their grip on the world. You know, they're trying their best to use their militaries and everybody to suppress it, or use their propaganda machine to suppress it. But everybody pretty much at this point, I don't give a damn how conscious or unconscious you are, know something is wrong. I mean, you are walking around society with masks now. If that's not an indication that something's wrong, I don't know what it is. You see what I'm saying? So next, meanwhile, the star beings who tricked into think the star beings ourselves who were tricked into thinking that we had no power are now coming back online and starting to ascend to higher levels of consciousness now. And the more we are seeing the high levels of consciousness, the more this society is starting to blink out. You see what I'm saying? It's starting to waver, it's starting to falter the energies because so many people rising in consciousness at one time. The real extra low vibrations, extra low frequencies are unable to keep up. Those ELF waves are on a decline, whereas those HLF waves, those high, those EHF waves, extra high frequencies are on the rise. You see what I'm saying? So they know this. And what scares them the most, it don't even take the whole of society to do it. It only take 1%. You see what I'm saying? 1% to do it. And that's what's blowing their mind. Like, damn, it's 9 billion people on this motherfucker. 10 billion. I think it's 10 billion now. It only take 1%. That means it only take 1 billion of us to shift this shit over. And we have 1 billion at this point to shift it over worldwide, doing what they're supposed to be doing. See what I'm saying? Fighting a good fight. So how will this be taking place? It will happen when the one world government or new United Nations, because they are what's the word? They about to initiate a cataclysmic event or whatever, or try something cause this system dead. So now they got to reorganize themselves into the new United Nations. When they feel like they have turned the tables on us, that's when they're going to realize that these cosmic forces are battling anything in existence, and we're going to be the ones to turn tables on them. We setting traps for them right now. You see what I'm saying? We setting traps for them. You see it. We in the great convergence energy right now, right? We in the great convergence energy, and so people are seeing things. I'm getting reports of people seeing a planet behind the moon because the Van Allen belt is real weak right now. So they are using their machines to cover the sky as much as possible. Like they doing it right now in Birmingham. Like they got it raining out here, so you know, they know what areas are usually the areas that's cloudy are the areas where they know the energies are at its strongest. Those psychotronic frequencies. What I mean by psychotronic, psycho just a cool way of saying those high spiritual forces are at their highs in those particular areas. You see what I'm saying? That's why they're using these psychotronic, these weather modification machines to make sure you don't see what's going on. You don't see these alternate realities that's happening in the sky and all around you. So you know, day of the original Great Convergence, the first day, you know, everybody's seen or they was blocking out the weather modification, which I know I did. We did the Great Convergence live. So ever since then, people have been going outside every night and seeing magical shit. We on the third day now, so we in the realm of the solar plexus with this great conversion energy now. So it's really about to start popping off from the solar plexus on down. You see what I'm saying? People are already seeing mysterious planets in the sky. They say it's one behind the moon. There's other things in the sky. Nibiru are already here, in other words, but you just not starting to see it. So the Van Allen belt is pretty much it's real thin, and it's getting ready to crack up and break. Because this, like I said, the Great Convergence don't go into full effect till Christmas. See what I'm saying? Till Christmas. That's when they really kick off. So that's when you really gonna see some shit go down. And I talked to my homegirl today. She was like, I don't know, Marv, there's something special about Saturday. I was like, okay, that's the 6th day. That's your third eye. You know, so from Christmas on down, when you get into them upper chakras, see, we're in the lower chakras right now. So you starting to see the physical energies are manifesting mainly. The physical, the passion, the now you in your solar plexus, so you real will for the day. You have a real high will to do. You have a real high sense of self today, and you really into your personal power, or you into yourself today. See what I'm saying? That's the energies of the day. Tomorrow you're gonna be in the heart chakra, so you're gonna be real empathic. You see what I'm saying? Real emotional, real feeling. You see what I'm saying? Your feelings. So you may be doing a lot of shadow work tomorrow, or you may be doing a lot of emotional activities tomorrow. And then you got Friday, which is the throat chakra. Now you're dealing with the throat chakra. You're dealing with truth. See what I'm saying? High truth now, because we up here now. We no longer at the sacral chakra, which deals with truth, period. We deal with high truth, divine truth now. So, you know, we rise up, then you got Saturday, which is the third eye. Now, or the first eye, as it's also called, or originally called the first eye. The first eye chakra, you'll be able to see. So, yeah, my heart talked to my homegirl today. She's like, yeah, something big go down Saturday, Mom. I don't know what it is. She said, I never had a dream that it was a specific day of the week, but something special happens on Saturday to where all her events, because she was supposed to do something, you know, supposed to do a little work. She was doing hair. She was supposed to do hair on that day in the dream. But whatever was supposed to go down on that day, she had to cancel the appointment because of the energy in the dream. I was like, oh, okay, so something big go down this Saturday. All right, something heavy go down this Saturday. So now I find it interesting. That's right after the 25th, which is their Christos energy. Now we in Capricorn at this point. We in Capricorn. So now all the mystical energies of the 3 previous zodiacs, which was Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra, is about to be manifested in Capricorn. You see what I'm saying? You're about to see it in Capricorn now. You know, and you know Capricorn, the goat, the Baphomet, Pan, is about resurrection. You know, resurrection. Because remember, we still in the winter solstice period. But the sun doesn't truly resurrect until the 25th. You know, in the winter solstice period, the sun rests at its lowest point for us. And I think it's at its highest point in the southern hemisphere. But it's at its lowest point for us. So the sun doesn't resurrect until the 25th, or Christ's Mass, or a massive influx of Christos energy, or soul energy, solar energy. You see what I'm saying? Solar force. That's when that energy hit. Now Saturday, you see what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the other end of that energy. You feel me? We're gonna be on the other end of that Christos energy. We're gonna see the manifestation or the results of the influx of the energy that hits the planet on Friday. Christmas, Christ Mass, Christos Mass, or Mass Christos force energy hitting the planet. So yeah, so definitely this is what you got going on here, y'all. This is what you got going on. And of course Sunday, it's the 7th day. You see what I'm saying? That's the crown chakra. That's the crown chakra, right? Yeah, you at the crown now. So, you know, you dealing with that crown energy on the 7th day, you know. So with the 7th day hitting, then you gonna get this solar energy. You gonna get that universal consciousness. You see what I'm saying? Then, you know, we go back to Monday. Monday, you know, the energy gonna rest. It's gonna settle in. So this is what you got going on here. So you're dealing with that crown chakra. So that crown chakra, that universal consciousness. So that's gonna be a real cosmic day. So that's a great day to be in your meditations heavy. You know, doing your subliminals, your self-hypnosis heavy. You see what I'm saying? Because the energies is going to be hitting the planet heavy. And you want to get that cosmic intelligence. It's going to hit you anyway, but you want to be as open as possible to receive it. You see what I'm saying? With a clear mind, heart, and body. So, let's continue here. Of course, let's see. They won't let us know what happened. They won't let us know what happened, but you will know that that the new energy. You will know that this new energy will hit the planet. Although they ain't not gonna tell nobody. You see what I'm saying? They not gonna tell nobody. So now, what are some of the things we can do to enhance ourselves or continue to prep ourselves for this period? We continue to do our internal work, most importantly, but also we can look for new ways of doing this thing on your path. You know, you can spice it up. You know, you can spice it up with your own creative rituals, creative magical spells. You can spice it up with new forms of meditative experience techniques. You know, new forms of martial arts and dance techniques, whatever. You know, you can spice it up. Nobody says you have to continue with the traditional all the time. You can be innovative with this. You know, you're not locked in the box. You're supposed to personalize and customize your practices according to you. And when you customizing and personalizing and being innovative with your practices, then that brings extra life to the already present traditional energies. You see what I'm saying? You bringing more energies into what you can do. So definitely. So this is what you got going on here. I'm not gonna make this one long, y'all. But the key message in this movie is the order of the Archons cabal is going to fall, and because they falling, then we automatically rising, baby. We automatically rising. Their fall is a sign of our rise, just like our rise is a sign of their fall. You see what I'm saying? You know, out with the Piscean frequencies, in with the Aquarian frequencies, cause this cycle is over with. You know, they can only continue to fool the people for so much longer. You know, they program the people with their fucking propaganda machine for so much longer, cause after a while they ain't gonna be able to fool people. Like, how you gonna continue to keep this shit under wraps? Cause after a while, their weather modification machines and everything not even gonna work. You know, they're keeping them operational to the best of their abilities, but once it start heating up in them solar energies, see, they don't understand about these soul energies. These soul energies can infiltrate their technologies, and they already have electromagnetic energies and frequencies in them. And since the force is here now, the force can manifest any energy that it needs at any given moment. You see what I'm saying? So electromagnetic pulse is not out the way for their technologies, and they know this. That's why you ain't heard much from them. Notice they've been real fucking quiet lately. They've been dealing with this great convergence. They've been shutting the fuck up, and they've been cracking down on it. The only reason they couldn't shut it down over here, they shut it down in the east, by the way. They pretty much in the eastern hemisphere, they quarantine everybody. You know, they pretty much went on a lockdown. Over here, they couldn't go on a lockdown because Trump in office. We manifested Trump to do a job. We contracted him out to do a job. So now they're trying to kick him out because he blocking them from doing what they want to do, even though we know he's still sleeping with the enemy on some level. You see what I'm saying? But compared to Hillary Clinton or Killary in this motherfucker, he was damn sure a way better choice. You see what I'm saying? So. You know, in closing, you know, I ain't gonna make this too long. Just wanted to give y'all a few updates. You know, how we trading places, how we rising and they falling to at a more accelerated rate. And you notice, since everybody quiet right now, because everybody working their rituals, everybody doing their work, everybody seeing the signs they need to see, leveling up, and doing what they need to do to get this energy. You see what I'm saying? It's a grasp for this. You know, you ever seen those movies where you got that final battle, and in the midst of the final battle, there's a turning point in the battle for whoever does what they need to do, they get an edge over you in the battle, depending on what that turning point is. And usually, like, time freezes when that turning point happens. Well, this is what's happening here. The great convergence is the turning point for us to topple their energies, they magics, they toxic way of life, and start incorporating all the Star-Lord energies, the Star-Lord codes. You see what I'm saying? The Star-Lord codes. Yeah, it's a Star-Lord program now. You know, that's why it shows you Star-Lord and Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, it's a Star-Lord program hitting the planet now. So with this Star-Lord program, you will be able to access your star seed powers, wisdom, and codes a lot easier now due to this Star-Lord program. So that's being installed today, actually. You know, because we on the what? Solar plexus. So you getting that solar upgrade, that Star Lord upgrade. So that's what's going on today. So, yeah, each day, 7-day theory, is leading up, this 7-day theory is leading up to us trading places with them. So do what you need to do. Do your work. If you feel called to do something, you feel called to go outside, you feel called to go to sleep, you feel called to go somewhere, you feel called to do anything, your intuition, I don't give a damn what you're doing. Drop that shit, come back to it later, because you can always do it later, and go do what your spirit and souls are telling you to do at this time. So there you go. In closing, know that this shit, we are on the rise, and they are leaving out the door. They checking out, we checking in. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. So with that being said, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Do I get up out of here? What's up, Margie? What's up, Star? Any questions? Well, if y'all don't have any questions, I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. If you want to check out my other lectures, hit me up at the Melanie Award on YouTube. And if you want to donate, you can Cashapp me at mcjnetwork. And I'm out. Peace.